if you're talking about fighting 3 to 4 times a year, 2 months 2 months at a time. So let's say 4 times a year, 2 months at a time. That's 8 months out of a year that belongs to somebody else. If you're not giving over that time, don't expect those results for the 1 month that you might give them, for the couple of weeks that you might give them. Don't expect the same results. That has to be a reality. Somebody, and keep in mind, like when I'm saying somebody, I'm not talking about the same person. So you want to talk about somebody who's going to study film for you and come up with an opponent-specific strategy. Somebody's got to analyze that footage. Somebody's got to adjust the training partners to the styles accordingly. Someone's got to develop game plans. And then I think, go to my YouTube and you see me talking about film study. One of the things that most people won't do, they tend to ignore, is the strengths and weaknesses of the trainee, the client, the person that we're actually, putting into the arena. And then if you don't have, say good footage or good information on the opponent, you need to come up with a strategy for that, by the way. But then you focus on being well-rounded. And being well-rounded means you need to understand what well-rounded is, what's good about it, and also like how to recognize it. So you need to understand what a high-level performance is. Then you need to develop cardio and energy systems. So that means you need a coach, some type of conditioning coach. And when I say conditioning, I don't mean someone that is going to necessarily, take you on long runs and go hiking. This ain't David Coggins stuff that we're talking about. We're talking about someone who basically understands the aerobic and the anaerobic needs of the combat sport that you're in. And also, they need to be able to help augment. So that means this coach needs to talk to one of the other coaches about how to augment the training cycles so that it reflects more of the combat situation and not so much as just a generic conditioning program. Also, we want to talk about recovery and injury. This usually means you're going to probably have to have some type of medical person on your team, person with a background in it, because this is a person that either a medical person or a nutritionist or both. Because we want to do recovery. Maybe the person has a background in massage, chiropractic practices to help you recover. And if you don't, then you might have to go and pay the cost of, at a clinic somewhere where they do it, at a facility where they do it. Go faster than that, big boy. So, if you see this move right here, flip, double jab to a cross. Stop. Mike Pagano, thank you for that. Devon Blackshear, that was their favorite variation. I usually don't care. I borrow from these guys all the time. Stuff they add in, I'll borrow. For instance, like this one. Isaiah invented that. The whole leg catch and escape thing. Sometimes I use it, sometimes I don't.